What if I told you there's a kidnapping scheme where nobody gets taken, nobody is held, and the victim does all the work? It's real. Vietnamese police call it bot cock online. In English, online kidnapping, an abduction with no abductor. Here's how it works. You get a call. The voice says it's the police. You're told your identity has been used in a crime, or you owe money, or there's a warrant. The panic hits before you thought about anything, and then comes the instructions. Go to a hotel, check in, lock the door, and do not call anyone. Then they tell you to film. Film yourself crying and screaming for help. Then send the video to your family. Your family sees their child bound in terror and does the only thing they can think to do. They start wiring money. On September 16th, 2025, officers in Đắk Lắk opened a hotel room at midnight and found an 18-year-old student alone inside performing exactly this. His parents, 300 kilometers away in Dong Nai, were trying to borrow 450 million dong, about $17,000. The men who had taken him were in Cambodia. They were giving instructions through a phone screen. He had checked into the room himself. He had turned the lock himself, and the video he was filming was his own ransom tape. Between March and July 2025, Vietnamese police pulled 18 students out of rooms like that across the country, with more being found later that year. The fear, the room, the locked door, the camera, and the labor all come from the victim. The script is the whole of what the criminals bring. They don't need to hold anyone, they just need you to hold yourself. The victims, tricked into staging their own kidnapping, are found mid-scream performing terror for a camera for men they would never meet in a room they locked themselves in. What holds them is the understanding that a voice of authority is to be obeyed before it's verified.